I'm Anjuli and that's Sadie, and together we gaily gadabout around in our 92 campervan Jezebel. Hello, today we are at YSP again, so Yorkshire Sculpture Park. Those of you who remember, that was my very first video, hanging out at the Yorkshire Sculpture Park for the day. However, I had huge amounts of mishaps because one camera I brought wasn't working, the other one, the lens was blurry the whole time, so all of the pictures were ruined. Another one, the audio wasn't working, and so it wasn't the best video that I could make. So I've come back, I've come exploring. This time, obviously, the camera that I brought, I forgot the SD card for, so never ever a dull moment when coming to Yorkshire Sculpture Park for Anjuli, it seems. I am cursed, but I did bring my phone, so everything has been taken on my phone today. And we've got a completely different route, which I will show you, to the last time I came. Here with my sister and my mum, just having a walk around in the gorgeous sunshine with Sadie and little fur nephew Frodo. But yeah, it's a very pleasant day, very warm day, but lots of different art seen this time, which has been very nice. Large Two Forms is a colossal sculpture in both scale and composition, appearing different from every angle and continuing the theme of points that almost meet. It is found in Moore's favourite area of the estate and currently surrounded by all the sheepies. This monumental work takes inspiration from the series of paintings Wall of Light, which Scully began in the 1990s. Made especially for YSP, Wall Dow Cube uses 1,000 tonnes of Yorkshire stone from a local quarry and was constructed over many weeks on site. Circle of Animals represents the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac. The heads are based on a fountain clock from the Imperial Summer Palace in Beijing. The original statues there would spout water from their mouths to tell the time. As with many of Oppenheim's sculptures, Trees from Alternative Landscape Components investigates the relationship between natural and artificial environments, and it is a comment on the act of creating those environments. It features tubular metal branches laden with a range of curious domestic artefacts, including baths, toilets, sinks, dog kennels, dustbins, plastic chairs, and parts of fences. Taking inspiration from the shapes and elements found in nature, Maria Lucia Taddei is known for producing work using bold colour and materials, including mosaic, glass and bronze, and creates sculptures that have spiritualistic qualities. She creates works of art that sit between reality and the imagery of dreams. Taddei believes the eyes and the act of looking to be very important. This work invites the viewer to gaze in, acting as a portal to another world. YSP presents the first UK museum display of work by the highly acclaimed North American artist Daniel Arsham. Arsham's sculptures appear as archaeological remnants of our time that he describes as future relics. His artistic practice is underpinned by the formative childhood experience of surviving Hurricane Andrew. This hurricane struck the southern United States in 1992 and destroyed his family home and everything around it.
Alongside sculptures drawn from antiquity are works that use imagery from recent history and pop culture. Bronze Eroded Astronaut takes as its starting point the famous image of Neil Armstrong during the Apollo 11 moonwalk in 1969. The image became an icon of innovation and the ambition of humans to explore worlds outside of our own. One of my favourites was the bronze crystallised seated Pikachu, as it is a recognisable cartoon character from Pokemon and I am a massive nerd.
So we've had a lovely wander around the park today. It's been very nice, even in the heat and with a broken toe. There's plenty of places to sort of hide from the heat, in the shade, under trees, on benches, and we're going to go now and hopefully find an ice cream near the gift store somewhere. I couldn't go into the gift store last time because I had Sadie with me, but this time, because there's three of us, someone can hold the dogs so everyone can switch around. But yeah, hopefully ice cream. I really would like ice cream.
His earliest gallery work is Renault 25 from 1991. It is a full-size adapted Renault 25 car that has been reformed on a tilt, as though distorted by cornering at speed. This reference to animation, comic book illustration and popular culture sets the scene for Worm's inclination into the absurd and desire to undermine conformity. In the gardens, three of Worm's giants from the abstract sculpture series are anthropomorphized bronze sausages that refer to the Wiener hot dog, which takes its name from Austria's capital, Vienna.
No ice cream. No ice cream. I think the cafe's closed. It doesn't look very open. And all the tables are up on, the chairs are up on the tables. I did get to have a look in the gift shop. It's got some really beautiful things, but very expensive. Obviously art is only to be owned by the rich, so yes, I can't even get a replica of anything. It's all too expensive. There was some really beautiful jewellery in there though. Yeah, I mean it should be expensive. It's made by artists and it's all one of a kind. But sadly all too rich for my blood. But yeah, and no ice cream. No ice cream! It's all I ever wanted in life. It was just an ice cream on a hot day. Maybe when I get home.
Continuing further outdoors, there are 19 sculptures occupying YSP's heritage landscape, which include the new and never before seen works, 3 sculptures from Worm's Bag series exploring consumer culture and objects of status. They include the 5-metre tall pastel blue Big Step, which takes the form of a Hermes Birkin bag, a contemporary symbol of prestige and wealth, and it is personified with long, elegant legs appearing to be walking with purpose.
Going back to the van just in time because it's just started to rain. Of course, it wouldn't be an English summer without a heat wave followed by rain, all in the same 5 minutes. It's been a lovely day actually. I do strongly urge you to go to Yorkshire Sculpture Park if you're in this area, because it's a nice day out and not too expensive. £6 a person, which is pretty reasonable for a day out amongst art. Bring a picnic, bring your friends, bring your pups, and enjoy the day.